Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at...
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cobra Cast 199, the greatest show in the history of YouTube with 199 in the name. The most viewers, the most super chats, the most members, and we never have to shut our chat down for members only because almost everybody's a damn member. And look at all of you here tonight getting this party started. I see Lost Tales already giving me my marching orders to go to the Snake Pit Discord, because we got videos over there. And you guys know I appreciate that. Dropping memberships. We got Vic Whiplash dropping memberships. Brock dropping 20. Vic Whiplash dropping 10. Ryan Guy becomes a Cobra legend. That's a tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 3. There's Can Man. We got all the peeps here. And it's going to be a fun night. So hope you're all doing well. Hope your day is going well. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to talk about how stupid Kamala Harris is, objectively one of the dumbest human beings on the entire planet. My goodness, man. It's really hard to see. A lot of people are really complaining about the quality. I don't understand what's up with the quality. Why is the quality not so good? I don't know. Is the quality... My guys were telling me that the quality wasn't good. So, better now? All right, is it getting better now? Spectrum on the spectrum again. Yes, easily one of the dumbest. Easily one of the dumbest. It's fine now. All right, it's coming in now. All right, hey, it is what it is. You guys know. You guys know how it is with this Florida man internet. So I was buffering. Jesus Christ, already? Come on, bro. On the spectrum. Kick stream tonight. So no kick stream tonight. Again, I tried to connect it and it will not connect through StreamYards. I don't understand why. There's no reason it shouldn't connect. But Anyway, and all right, are we good, guys, on the back end? Let me know how we're doing in the backstage area. Ninja Dog says I didn't see anything. I didn't either. So I'm glad. Troy News had DeSantis endorse Trump immediately. He would be VP in 2024 and enjoy 8 years as president afterwards. Patience is a virtue, and he threw it all away. 100%, man. 100%. I mean, just a catastrophic failure on every single level. It really, really is. It really has been a catastrophic failure on every single level. And we're going to talk about that. They're very concerned about it. I was watching Timcast tonight, and I can't believe how stupid the person on God damn it. Are we still having fucking issues? Really? My God. Fucking internet still fucking up on me, huh? Give me a minute. Let me see what's going on here. I swear to God, this is so aggravating. It makes no sense. No. For a minute while we do this speed test. But yeah, they had a gays against groomers person, and it was really, really bad. It was really bad listening to the gays against groomers weirdo. Let's see. Let me see what my speed test is really quick right now. Yeah, my speed test is great. So I don't even know why. I'm getting 40 up right now. So there's really no reason why. I'm getting 40 up and I'm getting 900 down. So I don't understand why there's any issue whatsoever. We got Young Rippa in the house with the 199. What's up, Young Rippa? I don't understand. Doesn't make sense to me. But we're going to continue to get going here because we got a lot to talk about tonight. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and it is 100% freezing up. This makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Let me get my guys in here for a minute. What do you guys think? Is it still bad?
Yeah, you're freezing up like every other second.
What?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I swear to God, this makes no sense. I just did a speed test. I got 39 up and 937 down. So I don't know why I'm having problems. I have no idea. All right, you guys, can you guys talk to the lovely chat for a minute? I'm going to back out and I'm going to just restart. Okay.
All right.
All right. So everyone, you got Hollywood Scholar, Jed, and you got Jay Hailstorm. All right. Talk to these lovelies and I'll be right back. You guys hold it down. I better see some more super chats or you're both fired. Be back in a minute. Bye.
All right. What is going on, Snake Pit? It's great to have you all. We have, let me see right here. According to what I see, almost 900 people watching tonight and only 273 likes. That is just way too low. We gotta bring it up. Let's bring that up. Let's see if we can get up to maybe 400 or 500 before Jeremy comes back. I believe in us. I believe in the Stank Pit that we can pull together 500 likes before Jeremy comes back and before he restarts everything and jumps back in. But how is everyone in the chat doing? Excited to talk to you guys for a few minutes. I feel like I've been gone for a little while, so I don't know what should we talk about, Jay Hailstorm? Is there any good Trump news that I haven't seen or that we should react to while we're waiting for the boss man?
More of the same, really.
More of the same. It's just one of those times. But I mean, I can always talk about how stupid and woke The Witcher is. That's pretty much my default at this point. Has anyone in the chat seen the new season of The Witcher? The viewership numbers are really bad, especially from episode 1 to episode 5. So I'd be interested to see how many of you people are watching that dog shit show. It's really quite extraordinarily bad. But looks like we have Nerdrotic in the chat. Trump hates The Witcher Season 3. Yes, absolutely. Everybody with any grain of intelligence hates The Witcher Season 3. It was extraordinarily bad on a lot of levels. For the people who have seen all the way to episode 5, spoiler for everybody else, all is not as it seems.
I know it's really weird at a political event that not everything's as it seems, but we need to be told that about 50 times in 50 minutes. So I'm glad we got to experience that all together. But how is everyone doing? We're getting the likes up. We're almost to 500 likes here before Jeremy has come back with 448, according to what I see. We'd love to see it. Let's see if we can get 50 more likes before Jeremy comes back. It's going very well. And views steadily climbing closer to 900. And we can't forget the Rumble chat that we have as well. We have, let me see. I see 71 people watching on the Rumble side. Hail to all of you. It is great to have you all here. And yes, as the boss man said, we're fired without more super chat. So if you guys are interested in helping us keep our jobs, we're begging you, DSP style, to save our jobs here and
You're doing a great job, Dad.
Jeremy justification for existence. Appreciate that, Jay Hellstorm. Is there anything you want to add?
Hello.
That's what Jay Hellstorm does.
All right, how we looking? Is that better?
It looks the same to me.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. I restart my computer. I checked to see if my drivers were updated. So they all want you fired, guys. Did you tank the show for me?
No. We got you some super chats, and I got you up to 500 likes. So I got you over 250 likes.
All right, that's not too bad. I see some big gifted memberships in here. I see Gary. When Gary's calling you a boomer, you got problems. You got massive problems when Gary that runs the Nerdrotic channel, which is infamous for boomering. That's a pretty bad problem to have. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm checking it out now. I'm trying to get my bearings in order here. I think we're okay. We're going to run this fucking show regardless. If I have to just do it audio only, then that's what we're going to do. The chat is too fast. Someone said the chat is too fast. Let me see if I can find that. Chat is too fast. Hey, chat. Can you guys just not chat at all? Because clearly they're going to do exactly what I say. So if you guys could just not chat at all, we don't want the chat moving fast. We don't want the chat moving fast at all. So please don't comment at all. No more comments. We do not want the chat to move fast at all. We really just want you guys just to sit back, relax, don't say anything. There we go, right there. So the chat didn't listen. So I didn't think they would. All right, Hailstorm, Jed, I'm just gonna leave you guys like right here where you can still talk if you want to, if you got to tell me something. Sound good? So mute your mics, don't fart, don't burp. You guys know, know the drill. You guys know the drill. Yeah, you can't do that. But all right. So I apologize for the minor issues, but we've had a great few days at Geeks and Gamers and D-Day Cobra. You guys have been crushing it. Tuesday night's main event, the last Cobra Cast we had. Last Cobra Cast, between Tuesday night's main event and Cobra Cast, over 600 new members. Are you kidding me right now? Yes, 600. And we already have 52 tonight. We only have 52 tonight. And I see Gary dropping a 1, a 9, and a 9. So how many members are we going to have tonight? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. You see Timcast earlier. Who was that guest? She attacked Trump all night. Got to give Tim some credit. Called her out for her opinions, but no facts. I did see some of it. Man, that was bad. So she was, I've heard a lot about this Gays Against Groomers, group or whatever. And this is the first time I believe that I've seen someone that was part of Gays Against Groomers actually talk. Holy shit, man. Gays Against Groomers, that chick was bad. I mean, it wasn't even that Trump was the topic. And she was just like anti-Trump nonsense, like crazy. And I'm like, holy shit. And she was a DeSantis supporter. And this is a common thing that we have seen with the DeSantis side. And again, I'll repeat what I've said many, many times. I am from the state of Florida. I loved Ron DeSantis as the governor of Florida. I thought he did a fantastic job. And I was all in on Ron DeSantis being the 2028 nominee after Trump gets back in office in 2024 and basically goes scorched earth. And then Ron DeSantis is going to be right there, and he was going to take over in 2028, and it's going to be 8 years of that, 4 years of Trump, 12 years of glory. That's what we were all set up for. All right. And Ron DeSantis has decided, no. I am going to stab Donald Trump in the back after I did a ad with my child, or I dressed my child up in a MAGA onesie, teaching my child, my newborn infant, to build the wall in a MAGA onesie. But now you don't need Trump after, Trump literally handed you the governor of Florida, and then you did a great job with it. But that type of stuff does not play well with the MAGA crowd. It just doesn't. So not going to be a good look for Ron DeSantis moving forward. And on that point, and I did, let me pull this up really quick. I had all of my articles pulled up, but of course, when I did the reset, I've lost everything now. But there's a great article, and I know Tim Pool talked about it earlier. Let's see. So Ron DeSantis rules out being Trump's VP. We saw that one. And that's fine. I mean, I don't think that there's any chance of that happening anyway. But right here we go. Let me share my screen, and I hope the quality is at least half decent for the audience. But right here, DeSantis donors privately worry about campaign as Florida governor lags in 2024 polls. Yeah, well, you should be, because Ron DeSantis is running a Disney level campaign right now. It's a Disney level campaign. It is so damn bad what we are seeing from Ron DeSantis. I cannot believe how bad of a campaign he and his team are running. It is truly phenomenal to watch this all play out before our very eyes. And it's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better at all. We're going to continue to watch this fall apart. The people that are involved in the DeSantis campaign are anti-Trump people. They just are. They're anti-Trump rhinos. That's who has made up his campaign, because, of course, Trump supporters aren't going to be involved in his campaign. So you're made up of a bunch of anti-Trump people with TDS. How do you think that's a winning formula? And all they do is attack people on social media all day long. That's all they do. How do you think, look, regardless of my opinions of Tim Pool, I've talked about this many times, you have to be a fucking idiot if you're going to make an enemy of Tim Pool when you're trying to run a political campaign to go against the left. You just have to be an idiot. Tim Pool has a massive audience, a massive pool, a huge show, the biggest show on YouTube every night that talks about politics. And the DeSantis campaign has decided to make an enemy of that guy. DeSantis won't go on with Megyn Kelly. He won't go talk to people that just want to have open conversation. There's an event going on in West Palm Beach this weekend, an event that I'm not saying I'm going to be there, okay? I'm not saying that. I've never said that, okay? I'm just saying that there's an event going on in West Palm Beach this weekend. Let me see if I can show you what's going on this weekend in West Palm Beach. And hey, look, I'm just saying I'm going to be hanging out somewhere this weekend. And there's an event going on in West Palm Beach. And I'm going to be hanging out. Ryan's going to be hanging out. And we're going to be having some fun. I'm not saying it's a connection at all. I'm not telling you that I'm going to be in West Palm Beach. I'm not telling you I'm going to be in the same place that Donald J. Trump and Tucker Carlson and so many others are going to be. But I can tell you one person that's not going to be there. Who's the one person that's not going to be there? That one person would be one Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis will not be at the Turning Point USA conference at all. Why will Ron DeSantis not be there? I don't know. Ron DeSantis doesn't seem to want to have a conversation with anybody. Here we go right here. So again, I'm not saying I'm going to be there. I'm not saying. What I am saying is Donald Trump's going to be there. Tucker Carlson's going to be there. Dan Bongino's going to be there. My boss, Steve Bannon, is going to be there. Charlie Kirk, Don Jr., the list goes on and on. Got our boy Byron Donalds. Matt Gaetz is going to be there. Mike Lindell is going to be there. You know, Tim Ballard is going to be there. And I'm going to be hanging out, and it's going to be fun. There's this guy named Benny Johnson that's going to be there. I don't know if you guys heard of Benny. Benny Johnson's good people. But yeah, man. But this is in the state of Florida, and Ron DeSantis is not going to be at this event. Why is Ron DeSantis not going to be at this event? I don't know. I can't answer that question. I can't answer that. I have no idea. We got $100 super chat from Legalize Adulthood. $9.99. Complete your transaction to Ben and Jeremy Thigh Scream. Thank you, Legalize Adulthood. Legalize Adulthood shows up here every now and then and just drops bombs. Just what he does. It's what he does. And that's okay. Vic Whiplash dropped 20 more gifted memberships. We're up to 72 on the night. Lost Tale says, see, super important clip in the snake pit for you. All right, let's see. Guys, how's Hailstorm, Jed? How's the stream holding up? Are we doing okay?
You haven't froze yet.
All right,
yeah, I haven't frozen. It's still pretty low quality, but
all right. Well, fuck. It is what it is, right? I do have my super awesome camera. So find this the clip that Lost Tales wants me to watch and drop it in the private chat so we can check that out. Lost Tales always looking out. The Snake Pit Discord's pretty insane, and I say that with all of the respect in the world because they are. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to someone that is a Joe Biden heartbeat away from being the single most powerful human being in the world. Let's listen to the dumbest human being on the planet. Let's listen to the definition of a diversity hire. Kamala Harris, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters. It means artificial.
Whoa, hold on. If you're going to be hitting some breaking news there, Kamala, let's slow down. Kamala, don't hit us with the breaking news like that. AI is 2 letters, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. 2 letters. Did you guys know that? Holy shit. This woman knows her shit. Let's back up again. I know you weren't prepared for that one, okay? I know you weren't prepared for that. And Brock just dropped 50 gifted memberships. 50. Holy shit, Brock. Holy shit, Brock. Oh my God. All right, one more time. Here we go.
And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters.
2 letters.
It means artificial intelligence. But
okay, thank you. I have been sitting around for years. God damn it, Hailstorm. I've been sitting around for years just wanting to know what AI stood for. First of all, I wanted to know how many letters it was. I couldn't find the answer anywhere on the internet. Okay? I couldn't find the answer anywhere on the internet. Kamala Harris confirming it is 2 letters. And now today she also confirms it means artificial intelligence. Thank you so much, Kamala.
It's 2 letters. It means artificial intelligence. But ultimately what it is it's about machine learning. And so the machine is taught. And part of the issue here is what information is going into the machine that will then determine, and we can predict then, if we think about what information is going in, what then will be produced in terms of decisions and opinions that may be made through that process. And I think the first...
What a dumb bitch. And no, not Chrissy Mayer. We love Chrissy Mayer. What's up, Chrissy? How did you fix your audio issues? We're experiencing the same thing. So if you're experiencing StreamYard issues, at least I know it's not me, okay? So I did a complete restart of my computer. If you're live right now, Chrissy, I would say just leave the StreamYard call open if you can have someone in there to kind of stay in there. And then restart your computer. I restarted everything, and apparently it started to fix some of the issues. Also, just double check your drivers to make sure they're updated on your computer. But I just restarted my computer. So shout out to Chrissy Mayer. She's awesome. We love Chrissy. Shout out to FNT. That's our homegirl right there. But yeah, so Kamala Harris, objectively one of the dumbest human beings on the entire planet. And that is not even that's not even a debatable thing to say. Like, that's not even debatable. Who can debate that? Who can debate it? You know what? Listen to this right here. If you don't believe me, just listen to this guy right here. Just listen to this guy right here.
I think that if you are black, white, Asian, I think if you stand up, self-respect, work hard, try your best, turn up on time, firm handshake, don't make excuses for anything, don't look for an easy way out, no matter what your skin color is, in America or England or any other Western nation, I think you can be extremely successful. I don't think anything's stopping you.
That's not the message you get from, say, Kamala Harris, who's also mixed race. Her dad was Jamaican, her mom was Indian.
Yeah.
But race is really at the center of her identity and her politics. What do you make of, say, Kamala Harris?
Well, let's look at why they purport the idea that depression is so powerful and that you can just catch it from the sky and now you're permanently depressed no matter what happens to you and there's nothing you can do about it and you can't improve your life and you can't be a better person, right? It's that self-limiting belief. I think by also pushing this racism argument, it's also very much the same thing. I think if you adopt that mindset, if you wake up and you're a particular color, you're purple, and you believe purple people can't make it, what's your chance of making it? 0.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what's so destructive about it. This is why I'll even argue when I argue this point with people and they try and say, oh, but this happens, and they pull out these statistics and all this garbage from the Matrix. I say, listen, even if the world's racist against purple people, the best thing you can do is be such an exceptional purple person that they need you they need you. The only answer is hard work. The only answer is self-accountability, masculine essence, honor, dignity, making your ancestors proud of you because you hold the same last name as them. The answer is the same regardless anyway. But when people like Kamala are pushing this racism agenda, they're trying to say to people effectively, you'll never be anything. And you don't stand a chance of ever being anything. And I think that makes people who aren't anything feel a little bit better about themselves. It's
bingo right there. Bingo. That is 100%. They are pandering to lazy, pathetic losers. And when they use that language, those lazy, pathetic losers repeat that nonsense because that's their only excuse as to why they're a loser. That's exactly it. 100%. And I know I've gotten a lot of flack from, not a lot, but some flack from people when I talk about Andrew Tate. I fucking love Andrew Tate. Okay. Top G is a badass. All right. You can listen to the media bullshit about Andrew Tate if you want, but if you actually listen to Andrew Tate, if you actually listen to what he says in long form, the motherfucker knows what he's talking about. All right. And he has 100% been targeted by the powers that be. That is a fact. I am a fan of Andrew Tate, and I will not be told anything other than that in terms of what I can like and not like. I think Andrew Tate is fucking awesome.
Cope. And that's the only fans she has left are losers who she's told it's okay to be a loser.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you could have not been a loser. And I will argue you could have been something a lot more than that. And you shouldn't listen to anybody who tells you not going to be a loser. If someone were to come to me and say, Andrew, you're mixed race, you're from a single mother household, you're never going to be rich. I'll say, watch me. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Who are you? So everything she's saying is 1, wrong. 2, it's destructive to believe in. 3, I think it's her last hope at having any kind of fan at all because she's largely incompetent. I don't think I've ever heard her put a compendious, coherent sentence together.
That's so true.
And perhaps also, maybe that's the reason why she leans so heavily on race, because she's not impressive or competent. So she can say, oh, but I'm this color and I did it, instead of actually talking about how good of a job she's doing.
And that's true. Ask yourselves this. Have you ever heard Kamala Harris put together a coherent sentence ever? I haven't. I literally have never heard it happen. I have never heard that woman put together a sentence that makes sense without her cackling or laughing or gagging or whatever she does. She is retarded. And This is why we talk about all this stuff in the entertainment world, and sometimes people dismiss it. And to be fair, Andrew Tate has dismissed it as well. Just because I love Andrew Tate doesn't mean that I think he is right about everything. I'll 100% challenge some of the things that he said about video games and all the other shit, and that's totally fine. But it doesn't mean that his overall points aren't 100% on point. But this is why the entertainment side of things is so fucking important, because all this did is, yeah, it did start out with a fucking Star Wars movie or a Ghostbusters movie or a video game. Now we're sitting here with the dumbest human being on the planet in the second most powerful position in the fucking world over diversity hire. That's right. All that diversity bullshit that was bleeding into entertainment, bleeding into video games, it's now made its way to a Joe Biden heartbeat away from the president of the United States of America, the most powerful person in the world. That is how fucked up the system is. And diversity hires is never a good thing. Diversity, when you're preaching about it, when you're forcing it, it's not a good thing. Genuine diversity is fine. You don't talk about it. You don't acknowledge it. It just happens. There's nothing wrong with that. I just watched Mission Impossible 7 today. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Phenomenal film. Excellent film. Does it have women in it? Yeah. Are they awesome? Yeah. Does it derail the movie? No. In fact, it probably complimented it, if anything. And Tom Cruise is still fucking awesome. The movie's great. There's nothing wrong with representation. There's nothing wrong with diversity. There's something wrong with forcing that shit for an agenda. There's 100% something wrong with that. And so, yeah, I mean, movie's damn good, though. The movie's damn good. It's excellent. And I highly recommend to everybody goes out there and checks out Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. It is excellent. And Haley Atwell, yes, very, very. I very much enjoyed watching Haley Atwell. Just say that. Okay. So, but the movie's great. The movie's great. So, oh my goodness. We got so much going on. We've got Brock dropping 50 gift. Is that another 50? The hell, Brock? So we got 122 plus a $10 super chat from Brock. Legalize Adulthood dropped 20 gifted memberships. My goodness, guys. Whew. Gonna shoot D-Day Cobra back up to the #1 spot if we keep this up. Unbelievable. I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys are the okay. So here's the video. Here's the video that Lost Tales has got for me. Let's see what Lost Tales has got. All right. So this is going to be a Sound of Freedom video. So let's talk about Sound of Freedom really quick. As you guys know, Sound of Freedom, a film that I will be. Look, I'll keep doing it too. I haven't done it. I haven't done the last one. I'm gonna be going to Angel Studios and I'm gonna be donating towards Sound of Freedom so we can get more free tickets for people out there that want to go see the movie that maybe can't afford to see it or whatever. Donated a portion of the super chats from last time. We'll continue to do that, so I really appreciate it. Let's see. Hang on. I had to sneeze, boys, and I didn't get memed. Whew! Had to sneeze. But yeah, Sound of Freedom finished #1 at the box office on Monday. #1. That is how amazing this film is doing. And I have been massively inspired by watching this movie. So again, I didn't know much about this movie. I heard a lot of the hype around this movie. And so I went to see it. And as I've taught, I know I've probably sound like a broken record. If I can convince 5 more people to go see this movie every time I do a live stream, it's worth it. This movie is incredible. It's incredible because it's based on a true story. It's based on a true story, and the impact that it could have is monumental. And even if you watch it all the way to the end, and then the message from Jim Caviezel, the 3-minute message, is very powerful, and it's probably the most impactful thing you're going to see during the whole entire movie. But this film is incredible. This is a movie that was, I believe this was done by Fox, and then when the Fox purchase by Disney happened, Disney decided to shelve this movie. Disney did not want to release this movie. This movie's been around for like 6 years. Disney made the decision, we're not going to release this movie. Why the fuck would you not release this movie? Why? Why did you not release this movie? I think we can figure out why. But anyway, Disney made this decision. We're not going to release this movie. Luckily, Angel Studios, they got funding and they were able to distribute and everything like that. And it's been a grassroots effort, an independent effort. This movie came out with a $14 million budget, and now it is just destroyed everything, and it finished number one, knocking out Insidious at the box office and topping once again Indiana Jones 5 after a $330 million budget on that movie, and it's having that type of impact. So the mainstream media is very angry about this movie. They're very angry. They're lying about it. They're calling it a QAnon movie. They're calling it a right-wing conspiracy movie. That is a fucking lie. That is a legitimate lie, a straight-up lie. What they're saying about this movie, straight up. It's not a political movie. It has no political leanings. It has no political messaging. It has none of that. It's a straightforward movie about a horrific thing that happened, and kind of a great thing in terms of what Tim Ballard did and what these brave men did, but also a terrible thing when it shows you what the children went through. But it's also an inspiring story. And more people are hearing about this. I want to give a shout out to people like Jeremy Johns, Critical Drinker, many others. Flickpick, John Flickpick, he covered it. He did a review. There's a lot of big time movie reviewers that won't touch this movie, though. There's a lot. And that says a lot about them. Grace Randolph spent about 9 minutes in her video talking about why this movie was not important enough to cover, yet she spent 8 minutes talking about it and said some of the most nonsensical things we have seen. So it is making noise right now. Now, clearly, it is not going to continue in the number one spot because Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning is out, and that's going to be a juggernaut at the box office, and it deserves it. But that doesn't mean that this movie can't still be in the top 3 position and still make a lot of noise. And I think this movie has the potential to maybe make $100 million. And if this thing makes $100 million, this is going to be a massive win on every single level. It's going to be massive. And I am so excited to see what the future holds for this movie. So with that said, we got a video from Lost Tales. So we're going to check this one out really quick. Let's see. Share my screen right here. All right. What are we watching here? Let's see what we're going to watch here. Here we go.
The Sound of Freedom was completed 5 years ago, but Disney fought them in the courts to keep it from being released. Hollywood employs several convicted pedophiles, and mostly at Disney and Nickelodeon, who specialize in children's programming and have even rehired pedophiles after they've served light sentences for raping child actors. Hollywood has been abusing children since its inception, including child actors of the 1930s, such as Shirley Temple, Mickey Rooney, and Judy Garland, who...
And we're going to have to be careful about playing this whole video because this is not going to go over well for YouTube, but we can link back to it for sure because this is a banned video. We know who's that. That's our boy Alex Jones. We have to make that one a Rumble exclusive. And you know what I've noticed about that is I'm loving watching what Fresh and Fit have been doing with having the Nick Fuentes stuff and Destiny and the debates. They had Sneeko on the other night, and they are pushing that Rumble exclusive stuff, man. They're on YouTube, and they know the parameters on YouTube, and then as soon as it's over, they're like, we're going to Rumble to finish this conversation. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful method because it pushes more of your followers over to Rumble and it gives you more of that freedom of speech over there. But yeah, this is definitely something we're going to have to be careful on. So this is, so we can link back to this one. So if you guys want to put that in the Snake Pit Discord, which is already there, Lost Tales has got it. This one's going to go hard, I'm pretty sure. And this is not going to be very good for YouTube. YouTube will not like this. So I'm not going to be able to play it all the way through, but let's listen to a little bit more.
Wrote that she was...
Yeah, some of that language I'm going to have to be careful on. I don't know. I didn't pre-screen this one, so I think I'm going to hold off on it and pre-screen it before I play it. So Lost Tales, I got to be careful, man. I got to be careful. So they'll take the whole fucking channel down over that type of shit. I know people that have had their channel down talking about specifics on that. So you got to be smarter than the system. So I will check that out and pre-screen it before I watch it all the way through. So I gotta pre-screen it first. Adam Krieger has been doing that too. Krigler's been hit more than any fucking body, it seems like, on YouTube, man. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, I will have to pre-screen that one all the way through before I watch it. But maybe we can make that a Rumble exclusive. You never know. Matter of fact, I forgot to pull Rumble back up after I restart everything. So let me get Rumble pulled back up. Right here, right there. Boom. All right. I see my Rumble audience, 133 people. Look at the Rumble, but they're so happy. Yes. Let's get over there. Let's get over there to Rumble. You guys want a Rumble exclusive so we can actually talk about the things that are actually going on. I hear you on that. All right, let me catch up on some super chats really quick, and then we will continue the discussion because there is more to talk about. There is more to talk about. Ryan Guy becomes a member. Thank you. Cellular Dream, you'd love today's Timcast guest. Yeah, I saw it. So again, as I was talking about at the beginning of the show, I don't know if you guys heard it, but I did not know much about gays against groomers. I've heard a lot of people on the conservative side praising gays against groomers, and that's fine. I don't know much about them, but my first kind of experience with someone from Gays Against Groomers was someone that has a massive, massive severe case of TDS. Severe case. Holy shit, man. The anti-Trump rhetoric coming from this person. This person might as well have just been a fucking leftist with all the anti-Trump stuff that they were spewing, and how DeSantis is the person we need and all of that. It's like DeSantis has like fucking 20% of the vote. It's not happening. How do you not understand that? How do you not get that? I don't understand how they just can't process this in their head. It's not going to be DeSantis. He's not doing anything. He has absolutely no traction. In fact, he's had negative traction for the last 2 months now. It's not happening. Give it up. Greedo Game says, so you might or might not have missed my last super chat in the last stream, LOL. It's all good, though. Hail the snake pit. Here's another 5199. I did see that you sent that as we were ending the stream. I apologize, Greedo Gaming. But I appreciate your support, buddy. Real Operative X becomes a member. Thank you. I got that one earlier. Bird Up says, I miss hearing the Donkey of Truth on Tuesday night's main event. Can you sneak him back across the border? Shout out to Ivan Ortega. I'm sure we can get Ivan on. Keck Lord says, 8 cops in New York City arrest businessman for smoking a cigarette outside Central Park, but NYC have crack pipe vending machines. That's a wild one. Did that really happen? It wouldn't surprise me. On Odin's Fade says, these reporters calling us a cult beyond stupid. At a Trump rally of 80,000, I'm sure there's a few goofies, but they want to make it seem like it's us. Well, yeah, it's the same thing they're doing with the Sound of Freedom. They're trying to paint a narrative to the general public by putting that information out there, because obviously they know it's not true. But if you can put that out there and have people be dismissive of it, that's fine. I mean, like right now, I guess I don't know, man. Like the whole point is to intimidate people from being a Trump supporter. That's the whole goal, is to paint this broad brush of like what Trump supporters are and shame you into not being one, so you don't get labeled this. It's not working, but that's what they're trying to do. Good to be in the snake pit. Bless this chat, Reverend Jeremy Osteen. Jeremy Osteen is feeling pretty good. The internet is getting better, and the super chats are rolling in. Thank the Lord for all the memberships. Please, please do not go see Sound of Freedom. Give your money to Jeremy Osteen. Wamen. Keklar says Tim was lagging bad in the after show too. Really? Okay. Interesting. Ehef says, I signed up to be a conductor on the railroad, and I'm getting a lot more anti-Sound of Freedom stuff popping up online. Also, Tim Ballard will be on Timcast tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he would probably do an interview with us if we'd reach out. Tim Ballard's a hell of a dude, though, man. Dermy Roman says, Jed, I just got the song in my head. Look at that. Here's your super chats, guys. Here's your super chats. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. Is that Ring of Power were quite a bad series. Witcher, hold my beer. Yes, I heard that. Bat Goat dropping $1. Brock dropping $10. Bebop dropping $2. Floki the Mad, my internet is chalked where I live too. Yeah, it's really fucking aggravating around here, considering when your entire business is built on the internet. Sophie, Discord tagged you in Gary Boomer moment in court. Was Gary? Oh yeah, Gary did the court stuff today with a film threat, right? I'll have to check that out. There's Legalize Adulthood, who also dropped 20 gifted memberships. Thank you, Dragon Dan. Jed's good as stand-in improv, unlike with MK Maps. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I agree with that, Jed. You agree with that?
I mean, I've had stand-up training, so that makes sense. Mario Kart, I haven't played since the last time I was on stream 3 months ago, so I'll accept it.
You should. Nobody likes you after these picks tonight. So,
hey, the computer chose me.
All right, here we go. All right. Chick on Timcast was a tribalist hack. 82% of Trump's endorsements were elected, but she shrugs it off and continues with the debunked talking points. Disingenuous clown. She could get it though. Yeah. She said like, oh yeah, all of Donald Trump's picks, they all lost. And it's like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. And I think Tim like pulled like 82% of his endorsements won. Well, it's such nonsense. MAGA don't trust DeSantis. DeSantis is asshole. Yeah, DeSantis is done. It's over. It's over. 3 numbers, 199. Thank you, Marcus Henry. Neocon Ron's donors are having a struggle session. This also happened to Jeb, but at least he made it to the 3rd state in the primary. Jeb did it better. Yeah, Vivek is actually like, I think he's challenging right now for like 2nd place. That's how bad Ron DeSantis is tracking. Vivek is like making strides to compete for 2nd place. Let's see. Kamala in Finnish means horrible. How was horrible Harris not become a nickname? Hail 199. What's up, Mr. Alex Jones? Thank you for the super chat. Top G&G. I like Andrew Tate. Albert says, I hate Andrew Tate. It's okay. That's okay. Sent you a super chat months ago that Gays Against Groomers lady had mad TDS. Not many noticed, but I guess crazy always shows its face eventually, but still support what Gays Against Groomers does. I feel like I remember that, Shaka Zulu. I feel like I remember that. Yes, because you're trying to tell me about it, and I probably was like, oh, I have to look into it, and I never did. But I try to look into it as much as I can, but I feel like I do remember that. Got a new Twitter account, got locked out 14 hours after 2 tweets. Really? What the hell, man? It doesn't make any sense. Sorry to hear that, Sophie. Have an issue at work, but here is a 2-spot 199. Thank you, Sacred Clown TV. Appreciate you. Play the Ada and Preach video, manipulate women, and if you're still a Tate fan at any level, can't come back here. I play that Ada and Preach video, manipulate women. I mean, at the end of the day, if your support of me hinges off one opinion, then you're not going to work out here, because again, human beings have disagreements. That's just the reality of the situation. So if there's a stern line in the sand where one opinion of mine is the deal breaker, then I would say that do yourself the favor and probably leave now, because I would never put that on you. I would never say, oh, I like Andrew Tate, and if you don't, then you can't be here. You could fucking hate Andrew Tate and be here. You could hate his guts and you can be here. That's what the Snake Pit's all about, having opinions. But I never respond to firm lines in the sand about what I can and can't believe or say or have an opinion on. That will never be me. No disrespect to you whatsoever. But you're never going to get me to apologize for my opinion. That just will not happen. So nothing but respect, bro. If it don't work out, I hear you. I appreciate the support that you've given me up to this point. I apologize it hasn't worked out, but none of that nonsense about bending over or apologizing for opinions happens around here. Dante Rage, just 2 days ago, I heard an 80-year-old on his phone telling whoever he was talking to go see Sound of Freedom. That's how you know it's a must-see. Yes. And I love the energy that's happening. I love the energy that's happening with this movie, and it feels like something special is happening, and I'm so happy to see it, and I will continue to support it at all costs. BHF channel for $10. Thank you. Lost Tail says, fuck YouTube, screaming SJW. Alex Jones defends his boyfriend. Snake Pit clip. Thank you, Lost Tales. I just wanted to let you know, I was just giving Beardo guff and riling him up. All love in the world for him. 47,199 forever. That's how we roll, man. There has to be some level of like back and forth. Like you guys are 100% okay to rib us, talk shit, you know, jokes, memes, laugh, whatever. That's what it's all about, man. It's the back and forth that makes our little corner of the internet special. And you guys are just as important as anybody else. That this machine grows with you, it moves with you. And so, you know, as long as there's like a common level of respect at the end of the day, that's really all we're looking for. Eddie Ramirez with a $10 super sticker. Thank you. I feel honored to have my Godzilla super chat this morning turned into a video. Hail the 199. Thank you, Japanese demon. Appreciate that. Trump Vivek ticket. Here's my problem with that. And I know that's not a bad one. That's not a bad ticket. Okay. Not a bad ticket, but man, like what my problem with that is I want loyalty behind Trump. And that's why I want Kerry Lake or Byron Donalds. And I tend to lean just because of the loyalty. I tend to lean Kerry Lake because Kerry Lake has shown, because regardless of the VP ticket, the VP is not going to turn the needle. It's Trump. Trump turns the needle. The VP is not going to turn the needle on a voting side of things. It's Trump. But the VP, we don't need another Mike Pence. We don't need another Mike Pence. We need someone that is going to stand with Donald Trump and back him up every step of the way. And that's why I think it's Kerry Lake is the pick. Because for a while I said, well, Kerry Lake doesn't turn the needle. You know, we need like Ron DeSantis. And this is all before DeSantis, you know, went full turncoat and everything. So I was looking at going, that's a sexy ticket, you know, Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. That's going to get all the, you know, everybody that's not a crazy leftist is going to support that. And I still believed that back then, but obviously with new information and how Ron DeSantis has acted, now I'm looking at it going, with Trump being arrested multiple times now, they're going to try to do it again. They're literally going to do anything they can to stop this man. When he gets back in office, he needs to have someone that has shown nothing but support and loyalty for him, and that is Kerry Lake. I am 100% on the Trump Lake 2024 bandwagon. That's who I want. I like Vivek. I like Byron Donalds. I like both of those guys, and I think both of those guys would make fantastic VPs as well. But Kerry Lake is the pick. Kerry Lake is the pick. That's my pick anyway. So we shall see. Got to meet Corey Feldman at a work party and told him how much I appreciate him speaking out against Hollywood pedos. Dude is messed up. Sad but true. Sad but true. Troy News, I put my Twitter CobraCast deepfake in this chat. It's the Roy deepfake and the 200 minutes and 14 long, a tribute to the stream. See if you guys can pull that up for me in the backstage and drop it in the chat. Let's see where we at. Albert says, that's a B in Abba. Tate supports abusing women, basically. I'm no simp, but I don't support abusing anybody. Good luck with your future endeavors, Jeremy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, again, I've listened to a lot of Andrew Tate, and I've seen a lot of the hyperbole. And, yeah, I mean, the guy clearly has said a lot of dumb shit, haven't we all? But at the end of the day, Andrew Tate was in jail for 3 months. He's been on house arrest for several months. They've seized everything that the man owns, and they haven't really found any evidence. I've seen no evidence to support what has happened to Andrew Tate. I've only heard people say things. I have seen no fucking evidence at all. There's been no evidence. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go, well, hey, there's no evidence, but I'm told he's a bad man? Well, that's what the fuck's happened to Trump. That's what happened to Johnny Depp. That's what happened to Kavanaugh. So until you show me some evidence, no, I'm not going to believe a narrative. I'm not going to do it. You know, there's no evidence. Mean words is not evidence. Mean words is not evidence. Mean words are just mean words. It's not evidence. So anyway, and Albert says, oh, and Trump 2024. Appreciate you, Albert. Appreciate you. But yeah, mean words is not evidence. Bad opinions is not evidence. Actions actions that you can prove that happened, that's evidence. And if we see evidence, then okay. But until then, I will not waver based on what I've seen. And again, my path to becoming a Andrew Tate fan, I didn't know who he was a couple of years ago. Had no idea who the fucking guy was. Didn't know it existed. I know he had a huge following prior to that, but I didn't know who he was. And then what happened? What happened? They banned him from social media. They banned him from everything. And I'm like, who's this guy that's getting banned from everything? Why is he getting Alex Jones? And then the thing that became interesting to me was that he really wasn't political. Really wasn't political. Like, it wasn't like Republican, Democrat, conservative, all that shit. But, well, why was he getting banned? Why is this guy banned? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. There's no reason. There's no reason given why this man was wiped off the internet. No reason given. And that's a red flag for me. When there's no reason given, because it's just like anything else. It's like, for years, like, we don't know the names of the bad people. That's the whole point. When the media points at someone and tells you they're the bad person, guess what? They ain't the bad person. That's the whole point. We don't know the names of the bad people that are powerful, and there's a reason for that. And when the media is constantly pointing to that person's bad, you can bet your ass that person ain't the bad guy. Same fucking thing happened for 20 fucking years to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is innocent, and you are completely insane if you think Michael Jackson is guilty of any fucking thing. If Michael Jackson was really what they said he was, we would have never heard about it, because they protect their own, especially the biggest star on the fucking planet. He would have been protected like nobody's ever been protected if he really was that. That's a fact. And if you don't believe that, you ain't been paying attention. They protect their own. They always have. The more they pointed at Michael Jackson, said Michael Jackson, it's like, where's the evidence? Okay, well, why are parents taking payoffs if it actually happened? And then, of course, our boy Razor Fist destroyed that narrative. You know, and I blessed to know Taj Jackson, Michael's nephew, fan of Geeks and Gamers, long time supporter of Geeks and Gamers. I've talked to Taj, and the Jackson family has been through what the Trump family's going through, and what it seems to be Tate's going through, and what other people are going through. The more the mainstream media and the powers that be point to someone and tell you that they're the bad guy, you can bet your ass they're not the fucking bad guy. That is a fact. That is a fact. So, and yes, Razor Fist. If you have any questions about Michael, Razor Fist, man. Razor Fist has unequivocally destroyed every single argument surrounding Michael Jackson. But yes, I know Taj. I have Taj's phone number. I've interviewed Taj on Geeks and Gamers, and that whole story happened because years ago I was live on Geeks and Gamers doing a live stream, and someone asked me about Michael Jackson. And I don't know if I'd even talked about Michael up to that point. Someone just randomly asked me about Michael Jackson, and Taj was watching that stream. And this is something he told me after the fact when we were talking. He said, someone just randomly asked me, hey, Jeremy, what do you think about Michael Jackson? And he said he held his breath because he's like, please don't let Jeremy go in on Mike. And I just said, Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer to ever live, and he's 100% innocent. And I've always believed that. And, you know, Taj was like, you know, so happy because Taj is a big advocate for Michael's innocence. And so it's really crazy that a member of the Jackson family even knows my existence. And it's really cool to hear that for sure. But yeah, man, good stuff right there. But anyway, neither here nor there. The reason I bring that up is just because the more I'm told that someone's a bad guy, the less I believe it from the people that cover up the real bad people in the world. Right fucking now. There's a fucking movie. There's a fucking movie in theaters, and the media's telling me I shouldn't go see it. That same media told me Michael Jackson's a pedophile. That same media tells me Donald Trump is the worst person ever. That same media is telling me Andrew Tate's the worst man on the planet. Are you fucking kidding me? That same media ignores the Hunter Biden laptop. The same media is doing that. It's not a coincidence. They don't tell you who the real bad people are. Holy fuck. It's so aggravating. The Sound of Freedom is not a political movie in any way, shape, or form. None. And they are lying about it all day long. They are lying. They're lying to you. They're lying to your friends. They're lying to your family. They're lying to the general public. They're lying to every fucking body. Because why? Because they don't want people to start thinking. They don't want people to start looking and going, whoa, whoa, this is a $150 billion industry. That's mind-blowing to me to think about that. $150 billion industry, billion with a B. That's in the movie. And that's you can go to the government websites and confirm that information, but it's a right-wing conspiracy. It's not a right-wing conspiracy. And it's a movie that's making an impact. It's making a huge impact. Got worked up there. Sir Neoff Stripe for $199.47. Donation for Sound of Freedom. God's children aren't for sale. I don't know if I want to see it in theaters, but I want to pay it forward. I once liked DeSantis, but the deepfakes he did on Trump and his fans have turned me off, plus the failure to launch Trump 2024. Hail the 199. Hell yes. We're gonna get a bunch of tickets purchased for Angel. I think it's Angel Studios. I think is the name, Angel Studios. So we're definitely going to get that taken care of, man. I appreciate you guys, and this is the type of stuff that that we like to do, and we're the toxic ones apparently. Bashy washy. I'm sorry, Jeremy, but I cannot keep supporting you if you don't like to take it up the butt. It's a deal breaker. We are done. Also, for real, whatever Tate says is common stuff. You guys just forget it. Yeah, I think it's not so much, and it is fairly common stuff for the most part, but it's the way communication is an important tool. Being a good communicator. Ask Barack Obama. It literally got him into the White House. The man was a really good scripted speaker. And being a good communicator is a very important tool in life. I would say Andrew Tate is one of the best communicators I've seen in my lifetime. I mean, he's fantastic. Just the way he articulates and the way that he approaches things. He's really powerful at it. He's really good at it. He has a rare kind of gift of doing that. He 100% does. But it is fairly common sense stuff. I mean, it's stuff that it's not that I don't know these things as much as I like that someone that has a massive platform is saying it. You know what I mean? So Vic Whiplash, Jesse Waters did a great interview with Tim Ballard. He did. I played that on Geeks and Gamers Daily, and I can do that again today if you guys want. I have no problem playing that one again. It's a really good interview. It should be in my watch history. And I think it is important to play it because, man, this is the hill to die on right here. This is the hill to die on. If you're going to die on a hill, it should be this hill where we are looking out for children's futures, you know? And so yeah, let's play this clip right here of Tim Ballard, who apparently will be on Timcast tomorrow. I will be watching that if he's going to be on Timcast tomorrow. Here we go.
On July 4th, the #1 movie in America wasn't Indiana Jones. Disney spent $300 million resurrecting Harrison Ford and releasing the summer blockbuster. But there's another movie dominating the box office. It's called The Sound of Freedom, and it beat Indiana Jones on opening day. The film's based off the true story of Tim Ballard, a former Homeland Security special agent who saved kids from an international sex trafficking ring.
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
For Homeland Security, you know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces. And this is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
This movie zeroes in on the multi-billion-dollar human trafficking industry and honors a hero, someone who saved children from sex slavery. But to the media, this person isn't a hero. Someone who rescues kids from pedophiles is a villain.
These films are created out of moral.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I see this fucking person right here, this guy talking, I get really fucking angry. Like, I can control my actions better than most. This fucking guy right here, I swear to God, dude, this fucking guy pisses me off beyond belief. Like, it infuriates me to listen to this piece of shit talk. Oh my God, it really, really pisses me off. But we're gonna listen to this clown.
Films are created out of moral panics. They're created out of bogus statistics. They're created out of fear. And with something like Sound of Freedom, it specifically is looking at QAnon concepts of these child trafficking rings that are run by the high-level elites.
For some reason, the entire media is smearing this movie as a dangerous conspiracy theory. The press is saying that the star, Jim Caviezel, is a QAnon guy. And Jim plays Tim Ballard, which is strange because just a few years ago, the same media was celebrating Tim Ballard's heroics. Watch.
Tim Ballard has one mission: to track down child traffickers. 4 months ago, Colombian authorities asked him to investigate a tip that children were being sold there as sex slaves.
Within a half hour, this individual walks up to me, starts asking me what I'm here for, what I want, and within minutes, he says, well, I've got kids as young as 11 years old.
So why is the media warning people not to see a movie about child sex trafficking that's based on a true story? Well, the Spear Fund founder, Tim Ballard, joins me now. So, Tim, why is the media hating this movie?
You know, I can't understand it. The film was made, produced, written like 5 years, 6 years ago, way before anyone heard the name QAnon. I still don't even know what QAnon is. In the meantime, they're trying to connect it to some conspiracy when, in fact, like you said, this is a true story. These are real kids. I mean, these kids are my friends. They're young adults now, the ones that were rescued. They're going to come out soon and tell their story. It's going to be very awkward when the mainstream media comes after these kids next. And
That's going to be, man, when these kids that are now young adults come out and start talking about their experience. And again, if you've seen The Sound of Freedom, that's going to be tough to, in a good way, I guess, but it's just still going to be hard to like think about that. And it's also going to be fucking beautiful to think about the impact that Tim Ballard had. Like, these kids were literally going to be sex slaves for the rest of their lives and then probably turn into the same monsters that were destroying them. And they were going to turn into be the monsters that were destroying other kids' lives, because that's the cycle. Unfortunately, it's the sad, twisted cycle of this situation. And so, hearing them talk for the first time, whenever that time comes, and yes, he's right. And then the media, how's the media going to handle it when these young adults who were children and abused come out and start talking?
friends, they're young adults now, the ones that were rescued. They're going to come out soon and tell their story. It's going to be very awkward when the mainstream media comes after these kids next and accuses them of being part of some conspiracy when, in fact, they were rescued from a life of rape. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in the media, perhaps.
I mean, this publication says The Sound of Freedom is a superhero movie for dads with brain worms, and that it fetishizes the torture of its child victims. Is that what the movie does?
It absolutely does not do that. It tells a story based in truth. And, you know, what I think is happening, Jesse, I think that the left and these media outlets, they don't want to have a discussion that this film is going to compel. A discussion about why 85,000 children showed up unaccompanied at the border and got released into the interior of a country that is the highest consuming country for child exploitation material on the planet. They don't want to talk about why these same publications are pushing an agenda to change the word pedophile to minor attracted persons in order to normalize sexual activity with children. I think that's what they're trying to avoid. And they know this film is going to shine a light on all of the things, all the atrocities happening to children. And so they have to discredit it by lying about it.
So what would their motivation be to discredit a movie that's trying to shine a spotlight onto atrocities committed against children?
Well, if the truth of human trafficking and child exploitation were to be brought to bear, brought to light, then they would have to have a debate, a discussion that they don't want to have about, again, these policies around sexualizing children or allowing children to consent at a young age to do anything and everything, which would eventually include being, identifying as an adult perhaps and having sex with pedophiles. I hunt pedophiles. I've been hunting them for 20 years, and they are watching this and they're salivating. They are happy that Rolling Stones and The Guardian are ripping on a movie that exposes them. So I don't like the fact that these media outlets are, in fact, wittingly or unwittingly, running interference for human traffickers and pedophiles.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the movie yet, but now I want to see it because this thing made such a splash. Tim, thanks so much.
Yeah, fucking go watch it, Jesse Waters. But yeah, a great interview by Tim Ballard and a true hero. That is a true hero right there. And yeah, it's really good stuff. Really good stuff. Research the last battle eye-opening. Researches Europe, the last battle eye-opening. Will do. Troy News says Michael Jackson was targeted because he did the worst thing an American could do in the eyes of the elite. Unite the people. We are the world. R.I.P. Yeah, man, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Always have been. Greatest entertainer of all time. Alec Baldwin's finger for $45.47. Man, there's some interesting symbolism there. I wonder what Alec Baldwin's finger, who don't miss, by the way, what could he mean by $45.47? What could he mean by that? Could that mean Donald Trump was the 45th president of the United States? And he will also be the 47th president of the United States? I'm pretty sure that's what it means right there. 199 from Donald Trump's profile picture with Alec Baldwin's finger, 4547. There we go. I convinced Extended Fam to go to Sound of Freedom tonight. Hell yes. That is awesome. That is awesome. Sophie says, in an interview, Tim and Jim said funding fell through the day they were going to start filming. Jim said God would provide and went ahead and shot. That is awesome. That is awesome. And if you question the narrative, you're labeled a conspiracy theorist. Tells you who are really the bad guys. 100%. Saltysaurus Rex. Jeremy, if you believe that is Hunter's cocaine, then you're a right-wing extremist, and we can't be friends no more. On a side note, what's the next low for this White House? Overdosed illegal escorts? Yeah, man. I mean, so decency's been brought back to the White House, everybody. Notice how this cocaine story's gone away? We're not talking about it anymore. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Pretty convenient for them, isn't it? And again, as I say, I firmly believe that Gavin Newsom is going to be the nominee for the Democrats. I just don't see how Biden can run. I really don't. And we all know Kamala can't do it. So I trust me, I hope I'm wrong about this. I really don't want Gavin Newsom running because I feel like Gavin Newsom sadly could probably compete a lot better than Joe Biden. And that's a scary, 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 scary situation right there. Gavin Newsom is terrifying. Terrifying. So I hope that it doesn't happen. Brockatron says, I wonder if Albert hates Sean Connery too. Tate's ex also basically ordered him to beat her. Hating Tate is just leftist programming at this point. Yeah, I mean, so there's a thing with Andrew Tate and his ex-girlfriend doing like this kink thing or whatever. It was consensual on both sides. That thing's been shared around a lot. There's the stuff about like some of the girls that have been caught up in whatever the legal lawsuit or whatever that they're trying to put against him is. Some of those girls have been like, no, we have no problem with him. But they're like, no, you've been controlled by him. We're telling you that, this is happening. It's a weird situation, man. It's a weird situation. Keck Lord says, have you watched Idiocracy yet? It's been 4 weeks now. I have not. I'm sorry. Busy times. I will, though. I will. I promise. I will. Salty Source Rex says, what about that Muslim MAGA extremist that rammed the fence with the U-Haul containing only a certain flag that one side likes to talk about? Yeah, I know I need to, chat. I know I need to. Yeah, they love to, like, again, there has to be a breaking point. There has to be a breaking point in the information war. Information war. If only someone would have called their entire brand Information War. I wonder what the media would have done if someone would have titled their entire site and brand Information War. I bet the media would have probably tried to take that down, because that really is kind of direct to the point about what the problem is. But too bad no one ever came up with that name. So too bad no one ever came up with that name. I guess I'm probably just being crazy here. It's not like they would have taken someone down if they would have had that name anyway. You know what I mean? No. That's conspiracy theorist talk right there. They would have never just taken someone down with a website named Information War. Nah, not at all. Shout out to Alex Jones, by the way. It is literally the perfect name. Like, InfoWars. Such a great name. Like, just straight to the point. We are in an information war. You know? It's good stuff. We love Alex Jones. We love Alex Jones. I'm not going to spend my life being a color. MJ from his hit song Black or White, which is a great song. Information War. I love that name. What's up, Arthur? All right, so let's get Hailstorm in here. Hailstorm, unmute. Let me know you're ready to pop in here. We gotta figure out beer to shame tonight. You got any nominees, or do we need to ask the chat?
Let's do a poll.
All right, who's our options? No, cackling Kamala has got to be one of them, right? Start a poll. So we got Beard of Shame. I almost put Beardo. Beard of Shame. Okay. So who's our nominees? Oh, the Rothschild guy from CNN. So Kamala. CNN nerd, which is a Rothschild guy. What else we got? Who's our other options? Look at the chat. Tell me what they're saying. Jack White. Yeah, Jack White's a good one after the whole thing with him saying that anybody that associates with Trump from the White Stripes. Isn't that, or is it Jack White from the White Stripes? Is that what it is? It was Jack White from the White Stripes, I think. What's up, Warren Smith? Oh, the Gays Against Groomer girl. That's right. The girl from Timcast tonight. That's a good one. All right, copy. All right. There we go. So there's your options right there, ladies and gentlemen. Formerly White Stripes. Is that what? So it wasn't John Campia could get the damn beer to shame every night. I was talking to QAnon members years ago. It was taken over to discredit what they were saying. It was co-opted by feds to discredit Trump supporters. And the Fantastic Person says, have you seen that interview with what Jen Psaki did with Newsom? I have not. I tend to not like. I don't like. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Freaking Gavin Newsom freaks me out. I don't know if you guys like. Have you seen an interview with Gavin Newsom before? Hellthorn?
Yeah, it's
He's
really
terrifying.
creepy.
He's terrifying, man. The way he blinks and his mannerisms. I'm convinced the hot airplane chick, that's who it was. She saw Gavin Newsom, dude. Gavin Newsom is creepy. He's creepy. So the CNN loser, the Rothschild guy, Kamala. It looks like we got a clear winner, Hailstorm. So have fun with that one. All righty.
All right.
Bye. All right. Have fun with that. So Hailstorm will be working on that. We still got plenty of show to go. We're almost up to 1,000 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost up to 1,000 likes. Rumble Reignited Republic for $1. I've sent you let's see. I sent you going on 500 this month. I know that you are starting to acknowledge me, but your team doesn't know this may flow over to them. You haven't responded to my post tonight. I'm responding now. I appreciate the support. As I said, I appreciate the donations, and I always will. But I also can't respond to every single person in detail. I do think I do a lot better job than most that get this amount of super chats by acknowledging and kind of carrying on the conversations. But I cannot. I try my best, and hopefully, everybody appreciates that. All I can do is read, acknowledge, and then continue the topics. So, thank you for the support. Greatly appreciated. All right, so that's pretty good right there. Let's see. I wish we were on Kick, but the Kick for some reason does not connect for some reason. There is Dante Rage with 5 gifted memberships and Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier with a gifted membership as well. Michelle J. I'm a Christian, but not a holy roller Bible thumper. So I don't talk like this usually, but please, God, wrap your arms around those kids that are suffering. God will judge those who can help but don't. Well said, Michelle. Well said. It's tough. It's tough. Keck Lord's all on me. Keck Lord is yelling at me. Thank you, Keck Lord. But you're right about that. And this movie, I plan on going to see it again when I can. It's just an important movie. It's an important movie that every single body should witness at some point in time. Dutchie says, why couldn't I donate to Geeks and Gamers? Kept giving me an error. Geeks and Gamers YouTube channel or what? Dutchie, Geeks and Gamers G&G YouTube channel, website, or what? So we made some adjustments on the membership of the YouTube or on the website to focus on the more YouTube side, and mainly it's because I think I can give you a better experience from YouTube right now. But I have had people reach out, and again, it's probably an idiot for not doing this sooner, but it's I've had multiple people reach out and said, can you just make a donate button to help fund future projects for you guys on the website so we can give money directly? And if people want to do that, I never thought about, I guess I've thought about something similar to that, but somebody put the idea in my head. So I'm if that's something people are interested in doing, I would never tell you have to do that, but it would obviously help with a lot of the stuff we're doing, whether it's video games or movies, short films, traveling, creating products, all of that. Obviously, we work for the people. We don't have a lot of big money sponsors or anything like that. And at some point we probably will have some sponsorship, but I don't have I get sponsorship offers every day. I'm gonna be honest with you, and no shade, no hate. I got friends on YouTube. I got a lot of friends, and I know you got to do what you got to do. So I ain't judging. I'm just saying, for me, it's really hard for me to do an ad read, man. It's really hard unless I know the company. And like Meta PCs, for instance, I love Meta PCs, and I know them. I know them personally, but it's really hard for me to oh, hey, by the way, I got this, whatever, and I'm promoting this thing that I don't really give a shit about. It's really hard for me to do that. It's really hard. So I'll work for the people. Vic Whiplash with 10 more gifted memberships. Thank you, Vic Whiplash. I need to read some of these member messages too. There's Joe says, thanks for the gifted. Much appreciated. Hey, Jeremy, with a firm handshake. Hell yes. Hell yes. Zero Hunter, as a Californian, I certainly agree that Gavin Newsom is creepy, gives off Patrick Bateman vibes from American Psycho. Pray for us in Cali. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. 100% on that one. All right. Hey, you guys, early. It's pretty early, but it's already time for Sexy Back End. It's already time for Sexy Back End. Francisco for $10 says America's problem is that it is on a geocentric spiral. Trump is the bull energy that scares feminine men and emotional women. Also, gotta love seeing Zelensky isolated in that NATO event. Absolutely. We got to change chat revenue quickly. So we're at 1,000 likes. but we got to change chat revenue really quickly. All right. And you're going to see why in just a minute. We're at 1,000 likes, sexy back in. We got to change that chat revenue right now. You see that? You see that number? We got to change that number. We can't be there. Please change that chat revenue number right now. I'll donate myself if we got to change that shit. So get that number off of there. Oh, man. Raphael, can you find the clip of the CIA guy on MSN saying Trump will be taken out? I'll see if my guys can find that. Yeah, we got to get rid of that one. So, there we go. Bruh coming in to change it up. Bruh saved us. Oh, man. Taker says the slave trade was transatlantic. Defending Truth says Christ is king. Thank you, Defending Truth. Okay, we're good. We got away from that one. So a nice haul so far. So the question becomes, we still got a ways to go here on CobraCast 199. 675 chat revenue, 139 new members. What's it gonna look like? What's it gonna look like at the end of the show? What do you think we're gonna hit by the end of the show? I guess we'll find out. Arthur Brown says you can't do an ad read because you can't read. That is true, but you guys know. I mean, I could throw a topic together right now. Let me just, okay, let's see here. What did I have pulled up earlier? Yeah. I had this. Okay. Here. So you want to do video mode, Jeremy, really quick? All right. Video mode. Okay. So if I was going to record a video, boom, here we go. Ron DeSantis donors are privately worried about the campaign. This is what I have been saying for months now. As a person that lives in the state of Florida that supported Ron DeSantis, I have been disgusted by the Ron DeSantis campaign. And now even his private donors are finding out that his campaign is running into disaster mode. They have taken shots at Trump. They have taken shots at Trump supporters. You can't do this when you built your entire campaign off of MAGA. MAGA fans are frustrated. Ron DeSantis' campaign is struggling. He's now competing for sometimes third place in some of the polls, while Trump's numbers are just skyrocketing across the board. This is a big problem. Let's read this article here on CNBC. So right here, it says a growing group of donors who have supported Governor Ron DeSantis' run for president are worried about the trajectory of his campaign, even after he raked in $20 million since entering the race in May. So this just shows you that even if they are raising money, even if they are doing good from that perspective, the numbers are dwindling. Ron DeSantis went from the presumed front runner for the Republican nomination to a guy who can barely even keep up in second, and then sometimes he's falling down to third. This was never going to be a success. Donald Trump is a generational, charismatic person. He has an ability that few other people have ever had. Ron DeSantis was never going to compete with him. Despite those big fundraising numbers and his entry into the race of the wave of hype, DeSantis is lagging well behind frontrunner Donald Trump in the polls. The Murdoch family, led by conservative Fox Corp and News Corp, Rupert Murdoch, reportedly is souring on DeSantis. And as concerns for DeSantis mount across the board, several donors have told fundraisers about their worries, according to people familiar with the matter. Some donors are worried the polls indicate DeSantis has to climb a potentially insurmountable hill to overtake Trump. These people said they're so worried about Trump that has such a huge lead over DeSantis when it comes to Republican congressional endorsements. DeSantis represented Florida in the House before he won the governor's office. Trump is even winning in Florida polls right now. So this is going to be a big disaster moving forward. So I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. You guys know how I feel about this. I am a Trump supporter. Always has been, always will be. That's not going to change for me. It's Trump 2024. Even if I have to write his name into the ballot box, that's what I will do. You will never change my support for Donald Trump. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later. There's your video right there. Boom. Over. Video mode, Jeremy. Boom. All right. That easy. I should probably make more of those. So, I can do it again too. Just pull up a random topic, start going. So I don't need to do an ad read as much as I just need to talk. So, gotta be honest, Snake Pit is woke. Can't say fig here. Well, you just said it, but no, that's a YouTube will say stuff. So you can't. You gotta. It's YouTube's platform. It's not my platform, unfortunately. But with the things I can't control, you can. Let's see. Let's see. Reignited Republic is really mad at me over on the Rumble side. So you don't care that I sent you money. What the fuck do you want me to do, bro? I am not giving you any more money after that disrespect. I read your $1 super chat. I told you I appreciated it. I don't know what else you want from me. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to fucking call you? You make up tuck you in bed at night? What do you want me to do? I don't understand what you want me to do. I read it. There's nothing else I can do. What exactly am I supposed to do? Because I'm promising you, you're not going to get it, whatever you're looking for. You send me a donation, which I appreciate. I read the donation. I acknowledge the donation. I tell you I appreciate the donation. What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? I have talked to you. I'm even reading your non-super chats right now on Rumble just to say, hey, like, hey, JM the Elite Fan, how you doing, buddy? JM the Elite Fan sends me Rumble rants. Sometimes I forget to read them. Guess what? JM the Elite Fan just comes over here and says, hey, man, appreciate you. Thank you, man. So there's Big Nasty Clown over on Rumble. I see you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I give him Spectrum's number. Yeah, again, you guys know, man. Jeremy doesn't read super chats, as the Lost Tale says. That's 100% fact. I do not read super chats ever. I'll put a beanie on and I'll just ignore all of you. Let's see. So yeah, again, no one is obligated to send me a dime ever. No one's ever obligated to send me anything. If it gets to a point where if I earn it, then that's great. If you think I didn't earn it, that's great too. And there's 90% of the people that watch this channel will never send me a super chat. That's just a reality of the situation. I would say less than 10% of the audience actually supports through super chats. And I can understand how people get frustrated sometimes, but at the end of the day, when people are giving you the money, you have to acknowledge them. And so we will continue to do that. Warren says for 20, I'd like sweet nothings whispered in my ear. Dog Cat, $5 to tuck me in bed. Thank you. Let's see. Dutchy says he wants Pastor Osteen to tuck him in bed. Dutchy, you never answered me, did you? Oh, crap. Bebop dropped 10 more gifted memberships. I just saw that. Holy crap. Aberjam, Alec Baldwin's finger don't miss. But did you know Alec balls for money? Thank you. Bebop. So Bebop dropped 2. Did you drop 2? I'm trying to see here. So there's 10 more from Bebop. Anima Chains, God's Children Are Not For Sale. Go see Sound of Freedom. Absolutely. Sacred Clown says, so UPS seems to be replacing your flag display, by the way. I wish you could have got the flag before TP USA. That is awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, Dutchy. Yeah, I'm not sure why you got an error on that. That's kind of weird. So sorry that happened though, man. But thank you for the support. Lost Tale says Jeremy doesn't read super chats. But I'm looking forward to it, Sacred Clown. I am absolutely looking forward to it. Dog Cat, $5 to tuck me into bed. Eric K, I will send you some damn money and you will like it. Thank you. Ken Wynn says 199. Aurora uplinks. Member message, Disney Magical Nights. If you hear about these new events happening, go to it. It's going to be amazing and relatively affordable family experience. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Aurora uplinks. Bird Ups is $2 for Jeremy to fluff my pillows. Aberjam, $1. That's a reach around at least. That's true. Cowboy One says, make that 89%. Well, I thank you. I do have some member messages I need to go back and read, so I will do that. But yeah, man, you guys are the best. Jared the American. Hey, Jeremy. Just had to watch the U.S. lose to Panama in soccer with my dad. Cristiano Ronaldo deserves the beard of shame for costing the U.S. the game. Bebop. There's 2 Bebop memberships gifted. Babo Yogi gifting a D-Day Cobra membership. Bryce with the 199 member message. Ryan Guy, I got that one. Chris Tony says, let's see, I don't know what the fuck that says. You're though talk thick thumb times Jeremy. Okay. Real Operative X becomes a member. Thank you. Ruthie says, hi, my favorite YouTuber 199. Ruthie in the house. We love Ruthie. How are you doing, Ruthie? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Babo Yogi says, I only send real super chats to people without Walmart webcams. You got a fair point there. Dermy Wormy, I got that one earlier. There's Legalized Adulthood with those 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. And then $100 super chat. Vic Whiplash with the 20 memberships. Thank you. Brock with the 50 gifted memberships. 50. Lance Johnson, AI is like machine, like learning. Yeah, God, that was so hard to listen to. 9 verses. When they came out fussing about how to say her name, I started calling her Kamala over Harris. Yeah, so I guess her name is, what is her name? It's Kamala. How do they say it? I call her Kamala like the professional wrestler Kamala, but I think they say it a different way or whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna say Kamala, just like the wrestler. Let's see. Dragon Lord says, thanks for the membership. Hey, you're welcome, Dragon Lord. We got a very giving community here. They are awesome. A lot of gifted memberships. Renee's Ramblings, Legal Mindset video in Clips thread. Remember that if Spectrum fails, we are the stream and we'll hold the line. That is probably my favorite part about it. Like whenever something happens like that, the chat takes over. They're like, we are the stream. We are the stream. I'm like, God, you guys are the best. Let's see. Tinhead says Sound of Freedom was actually made 5 years ago and wasn't released till now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Anima Chain says, I encourage everyone to see Sound of Freedom. It's powerful and necessary. It will light a fire in you for justice. Absolutely. Got that one. There's Dante Rages, 5 gifted memberships. There's Lying Dogface Pony Soldiers. Vic Whiplash with 10. Bria with a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Zero Hunter. I got that one. Raphael says, can you find the clip? Got that one. Almost caught up. Let me see. Okay, Taker says, as soon as Jared Fogle is out of prison, MSNBC and CNN will bring him on to bash Sound of Freedom. When is that dude out anyway? I don't know when Subway Jared gets out. Yeah, it's. I would imagine he's locked away for a long time. What a sick freak he was, but I'm pretty sure he was locked away for a long time. Anima Chain says, read me a bedtime story, Jeremy, with the screaming SJW. Let's see how we're looking over here. Okay. We got Occupant 42 for $10 on Rumble. Well, I came at a weird time. You can read this any way you like it, and I will get exactly what I should expect. Going to bed. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Occupant 42. I appreciate that. Let's see. It would another Rumble round. It would be awesome if you had some special videos for Rumble for things you cannot say on YouTube. That is from, I think it's Sakaleo. Yeah, I probably need to do that for sure. And Rumble's been a blessing for us, man. It's been a blessing, and I'm so happy that everybody's enjoyed Rumble. I think they still need to improve for sure, but between Kick and Rumble, it's been a blessing, especially after what happened a week and a half ago, which is pretty much the most terrifying thing from a YouTuber perspective to happen, especially when you do follow the rules and the terms of service to the best of your ability. And I think I have a pretty good understanding of terms of service and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. And so obviously those rules are very vague at times. And so it's hard to know sometimes when they want to roll out different stuff. And it doesn't mean I agree with it, but at the end of the day, you got to stay on these platforms and keep your voices in the fight and keep your voice out there. And I don't think me as an individual, it can have a great impact, but I think a group of individuals can continue to collectively have their voices heard. And for that, it's really awesome. I mean, sometimes maybe I undersell myself. I don't know. I got recognized like 4 times today at the fucking movie theaters today when I went to see Mission Impossible. That was crazy. That was wild. I was like, really? You guys recognize me? But that was cool. That was cool. Let that beard grow, Jeremy. Don't let the haters tell you otherwise. Yeah, it wasn't even the haters or anything. Like I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of was like, I just want to get rid of this, but I'll probably start letting it grow again and we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, probably will. Alec Baldwin's Finger says, hope to see you at the secret meeting 47 for $3.22. Thank you, Alec Baldwin's Finger. Stacy S says, Rumble chat sucks. I will say, like right now, there's how many people are watching us on Rumble? We have 228 people watching us on Rumble. I think that, I think that the Kick chat is better for sure, but they're working on it. And Rumble chat has improved. Let's see. Bexy says, I think Reunited wants to see more of that sexy back end. Seems frustrated. Thank you. Appreciate that. Saw Joker insane. Nailed it. De Niro is a socahole. So you're just now seeing Joker? Man. So the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, it's a phenomenal movie. That's a damn great movie. It's a great movie. Love the show as always. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Joker's fantastic. You're late to the party, but it's still a good party to show up to, even if you're late for it. So I am 100% okay with that. Keglord says, at least play the intro into Idiocracy, then skip around. 199 Hail! I'm going to watch it, and maybe this weekend's a good time to watch it. Depends on what else going on. Dank says, I'd prefer Cam all over her. That's gross. Ruthie says, you can watch Wonka, but no Dune 2. What are you talking about? The trailer? So the reason the Dune 2 trailer was getting claimed by everybody that was watching it, but I ended up watching the Dune trailer, but it's because it was playing before movies and stuff. And actually, I think I watched it beforehand. I didn't want to watch the Dune trailer because I'm 100% like all in on Dune 2. Like I am hyped for Dune Part 2. I can't wait to see it. I loved the Dune. It's one of my favorite movies I've seen in years. So I don't really need to see anything from Dune Part 2 to know I'm going to be right there. I'm all in on that one. But the Wonka trailer, I think that looked terrible. That looked bad. Looked really bad. So yeah, it's really bad. So let's see. Dutchie says, not to derail the convo, but what is your opinion on this? If they can't get Trump or anything, do you think they'll JFK him? I don't. I know that we've had Alex Jones mention that he thinks that they will do something like that. I don't think that they'll do that simply because the fallout would be too catastrophic. Trump is too popular. The people that support Trump are not people that are going to sit aside and allow something like that to happen. So I don't think that they'll do it. I really don't. And, but it's a concern, but I don't think that they'll actually do that. I don't, because it would be catastrophic if they were to do that to Trump. Catastrophic. So I don't think so. Let's see. Monsieur Price says happy 11th anniversary with a cake emote. Aberjam says, Beard, I thought you fell on a caterpillar. That's pretty good. think we're caught up. Let's see. Yep, we are. At Ashes, Jeremy, can you please play this excellent song from Kane, OBS, Feel the Shift? He featured the quartering in it and would appreciate the views. I had to pre-screen that, so I don't want to play anything live without pre-screening it. I tried to do that earlier, and I realized I needed to pre-screen it. But my guys can take that note, and we will check that out and see. Larry over on Rumble says, is this on Kick? It is not. I tried, but could not connect it to Kick for some reason. It just will not connect to StreamYard. So we'll work on it in the future, having it run into Kick as well. So keep that in mind. Let's see. What's J-Rock saying? Somebody says you can't be serious, J-Rock. Oh, JFK him? Oh, okay. Have you reacted to the Ahsoka trailer? Yes. If you go over to Geeks and Gamers Daily YouTube channel, you can find the reaction. I did not like it because I don't think that it's going to be good based on what Disney's been doing for a while. I think it's going to be really, really, I think it's going to be forced as female. That's exactly what I think it's going to be. And so for that reason, I am not interested at all. I wanted to show you this really quick before I got to find it though. Did I bookmark it? Where's my bookmarks? Of course. Why did my bookmarks not show up? Did they get rid of bookmarks now on Twitter? Let's see here. There we go. Always disappears on me. All right. I don't see it now suddenly. Give me a minute. I got to find it. There was a clip I wanted to show you guys and I wanted us to react to. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess we're going to watch this because we have talked about this person. I'm sorry, chat. I apologize in advance for what I'm going to have to show you. Here we go. Oh, man. Here we go. I'm sorry, chat.
Everything is in context. Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would.
Oh my God. How? How is that possible? How is it possible to be that dumb? Oh my God. J-Rock is saying Brie Larson's feet do it. Bro. You can't do that. No. We can't do that. No. We're going to give it a few minutes. And the rule here is if someone can't top the $49.99, then we're going to have to see Bree's feet. And I may have to fucking throw it. I may super chat myself to top it. So, oof. Credo Gaming said, "Can man do something?" he said, "Can man do something?" Stop the count. Cowboy says there's coconut trees in India. Oh my God. Are we going to have to look at Bree's feet? I'm at least going to have to start the Google search at least. SPZ says Alec Baldwin's finger out. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. It's really fucking bad. Alex saved us. Unfortunately, I've had to look at him, and it's not good. Good God. Why is that one longer? Oh God. Oh no. No, 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 no. J Rock. Oh, Darius. Darius put a stop to it. And then Vic Whiplash put a bigger. Holy shit. You guys really don't want to see Bree's feet. Oh my God. They're really ugly, man. They're really ugly. Like I've got the screen pulled up. J-Rock, you've already tortured me, okay? Luckily, I was grifting. I'm able to grift off of it, but I still have the image. It's literally right here. It's on the screen right here, and it's bullshit. That's why I'm looking in this direction, because they're really bad. They're really, really ugly. They're really bad. What's underneath the toenails? Oh my God. Where's J-Rock? Darius. What's up, Darius? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Brie Larson's feet matter. BLFM. BLFM. God, why is this part of the discussion? We're supposed to be running a respectable show here, okay, guys? Cobra Cast started out as a respectable show, all right? It's not like we started out memeing on Tim Pool trying to grift off his audience. It's not like we started. It's not like in the thumbnail I have Jack Murphy's beard on, okay? This was a respectable show. Respectable show that talks about respectable topics and handles it in a very respectable way. Lisa said, no, it didn't. Oh, man. DM says, feet are disgusting, especially men in Saunders fungus. It's disgusting that they are forced on us. It's called, shit, where'd it go? I'm called crazy, but the thought of feet makes me puke. They are divine. Brie Larson's feet matter. Oh, Valkyria Winter. Oh. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Ho. That's going to be a problem. Arthur Brown dropped 50 and said, show feet. Holy crap. Darius, I was just about to roll over and go to sleep. I'm curious, but not that curious. I still got the image pulled up, bros. I still got the image pulled up. Bexy says, "You're welcome." Oh my God. You guys are so fucking funny. How am I in a position to be in this position right now where people are super chat fighting over Brie Larson's feet? We're donating to get more people to go see Sound of Freedom. We're talking about serious topics and we talk about memes. We laugh. I got people yelling at me because I haven't commented enough on their super chats. Like this is a crazy show. This is a crazy show. Greedo Gaming says, I'm broke as hell. Hayden Wayne, save us from Bree's Raptor feet. Right now, we are trending in the direction of Bree feet. I need a little timer. I need a little countdown timer. You know what I mean? Like, do we have a timer I can share? Let's do a 2-minute countdown. Okay? Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Right now are leaning. We are right now. Bree's feet are in the lead. Okay. Bree's feet are in the lead. All right. We got a 2-minute countdown. So that's the countdown right there. So countdown to Bree's feet. Right there. Countdown to Bree's feet. Somebody said, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, Valkyria Windsor dropped to 105. Arthur Brown dropped to 50. So we're at 1 minute 14 seconds. Doomsday clock says mess 303. Where did it go? Bat goat for 20 says feet are gross. But that's Australian money. That's true. That is true. With Darius, that is true. I didn't think about that. But let's see. But J-Rock started it with 50. And Valkyria Winter has the biggest super chat of the night in support of... Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Once it hits 0, it's over. I can't change the rules. And boom, it's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is time. The people are going to get what they want. Oh, God damn it. Oh my God. God dang it. Now I gotta play something else. I hope we don't get copyrighted, but all right. I hope we don't get copyrighted, but this is for Darius. Darius in the final moments. Darius did it. In the final moments, Darius did it. Darius is the hero.
Why is he running, Dad?
Because we have to chase him.
Okay, we're going in. Go, move.
Darius.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Because he's the hero Gotham deserves. But not the one it needs right now.
I'm probably gonna get copyrighted on this shit. Yep. Let's see. I'm probably gonna get So Darius is the hero that saved us from Bree's feet. Deserves all the respect in the world. If this stream gets taken down, that's why. But I had to play it. I had to drive the point home. I literally was about to share it, and Darius in the last moment comes in. He's the hero that Cobra Cast deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll chase him because he can take it. Because he's not a hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector. The Dark Knights, which is, by the way, my favorite ending of any film in history. So, saved us all. Darius saved us all. Holy shit. You guys are hilarious, man. What a crew. So we have, I've discussed this before, but I do want to do like a big, like long stream, like a subathon for Kick. I would still stream it to YouTube probably and Rumble, but it would be focused on Kick. And I don't know if you guys know what a subathon is, but it's like basically I start the stream out. We haven't a lot of time. Like, oh, we're going to run for 2 hours. And for every so many gifted memberships or whatever, we will keep the stream going. And we could literally just make the stream go you could make it go forever. I mean, obviously I would have to, probably couldn't do it here. I'd have to do it in my Pensacola office because my internet's actually good there. It'd be like a rotating of like, I'd have to sleep and, other people would have to be on the stream, but you guys could keep the stream going for fucking days, weeks, and I would have to shift some business stuff around. I have, daily streams. I have, shows I'm on every week, all of that. But, I might try to do something like that. So is the chat dead? Chat's dead. What happened? Okay, we're back. All right, we're back. Chat was dead there for a minute. Okay, we're back. We are back. All right. Let's see. So you thought feet. Now our cumulative total is more. Back down. Damn it. I don't know what to do now. I'm in a tough spot. But Stacy came in with the 50 and said no feet either. Darius dropped 200. All right, Jed, you're a smart guy. Do the math, Jed. Do the fucking math. Are you going to do the math for me, Jed?
What math?
On these fucking super chats. You weren't paying attention, were you? Were you paying attention?
Not to the math part, no.
So Jed takes timestamps to like for the topics and stuff. So Jed, there was a battle here. All right. Mm-hmm. A battle for super chats over Brie Larson's feet. This happened in the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Go and check. That. All right. Check it out. I need a cumulative total for pro Brie feet, anti Brie feet. All right.
Give me a minute.
All right. So start with J-Rock. Yes. J-Rock's first 50 a few minutes ago. Hailstorm, help him out. So there we go. Where are my damn member emotes? Please slap Gary for me for focusing on his game too much. And the silent treatment for my 2 super chats yesterday. Kiss X-Ray Girl for reading. I definitely will. I will always slap Gary when I am ordered to by by the people. So 100% on that. 100% on that. Sound of Freedom shows there are real victims and exposed to fake victims in culture. If they reject real victims, they keep their fake victim score. Thoughts? Yeah, no, it's 100% right. I mean, the acknowledging the reality of the world that we are facing will start to make the people that are guilty of this stuff don't want to uncover that world because it exposes them as well. You know what I mean? So, absolutely. Hey, Darius, appreciate you, brother. It was an honor, gentlemen and ladies. Now I sleep. Get some sleep, Darius. It's possible that the feet could still make an appearance. So we're doing some math. Can man help out with some of the super chats if you can. But thank you, Darius. Appreciate you. Vic Whiplash says no toes exposed. Darius is the watchful protector. Vic Whiplash coming in saying, I got you back, bro. I got you back. But yeah, we'll get some numbers there here in just a minute and we will find out. Let's see. Bexy says, I will spend my money not to see that. Thank you. The swill. Yeet the feet. John Yarber, Saint Darius. John Yarber, we need a Brie Larson's Feet Matter shirt. Make them F green with 2 toes. The top one will be longer, rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. Greedo Gaming says, Darius Wayne. DM says, Arthur Fleck wouldn't be this evil, Jeremy. Ken Wynn says, it was nice knowing you all, chat. Let's see. Monsieur Price says, it's time to stop. Salty Cracker wouldn't subject us to this torture. Taker says, is this Marvel's made for 40-year-old white dudes? There are feet. She stepped in roadkill. They're not feet. She stepped in roadkill. Valkyria Winter says, I'm laughing so hard. So more feet. God, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Darius H says slow mode for chat. Do I need to turn slow mode on? I may have to start. Cobra Cast chat's pretty crazy. Dutchy says this chat needs a sniff. Let us sniff. Good Lord, you guys are crazy. J-Rock says waiting on them feet. Holy crap. SBZ says, I feel like I'm watching the downfall of America live. Ron says Shield Daz Fortnite member stream and encourage the ones who want to play to come to Discord with the rest of us. Noted. Keely says Brie Larson's feet with a throwing up emoji. Okay. Feet are disgusting, especially. Oh, I got that one. All right. How are we looking? How are we looking, Jed?
It's not even close. No Feet has it by a wide margin.
No Feet on the money?
No Feet. Yep, No Feet is winning mainly because of Darius, I believe. He dropped $400 or some crazy.
Paid $400.
It's $300 or $400 on him alone, but yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This is the main reason that we're safe.
So Darius, but Valkyria just came in with a 50. Did you get that one?
Yep, I got that one.
Okay, all right. So there you go. So Breathe Feet is not happening. It doesn't look like. So yeah, Bexy was my 50 was no feet.
Yep,
so
I
yeah,
had hers as no.
All right, so there we go. So no feet is seems to be taking the cake. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to close it at there. Holy crap, what a battle. What a battle. They're so bad. I still got the picture pulled up on my computer. Damn you to hell for that one, J-Rock. Because I have to share it if they won. So I had to pull the picture up, and they're so
bad. Put it in
bad.
another tab.
No, like I don't have like the tab open now, but
it's just on
like,
your computer.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like when you kill like a really nasty roach and it's in the corner and you can't I got to deal with that. Like that's what I feel like. There's a nasty dead bug like on my screen that I have to deal with, and it's there, and I don't want to type it in again in case something crazy happens. But yeah, anyway, not good. But with that said, it is beer. J-Rock says I'll be back. J-Rock's gonna go recruit a bunch of fucking people. What the hell's Hailstorm doing? What the fuck is this? What is going on right now? And Vic Whiplash dropping 10 gifted memberships. Oh my God. All right. It's time for Beard of Shame. Thanks, guys. Holy shit. Okay. Beard of Shame time, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have been insane tonight. Lying Dog Face, Pony Soldier. Thank you. Appreciate that. Rumble side, and make sure I didn't miss anything over there with you guys. Thank you. Alec Baldwin's finger says Trump took my revolver. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Heartfelt.
Thank you all for nominating me for tonight's Beard of Shame. I'm honored to wear the beard for my incredibly shitty takes. I believe the Sound of Freedom movie is a far-right movie and is run by QAnon.
Oh, that's really fucking good. Oh, good job, Hailstorm. Very good, sir. Very good. The thing is as Hailstorm learns to work with this software better, he's gonna get better and better. So, and the thing I got to get better about. Let me pull Hailstorm in here real quick. Hailstorm. I think the one thing I have to do is kind of give him a name a little bit earlier, right? And give you more time to work on it. So that's something I got to be better about. But yeah, great job, Hailstorm, as always, man. Good work indeed. All right. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of the support. What a night here on CobraCast. There's a couple of member messages I need to get. Dirk Mathers says, save us, Spectrum. GC says, no feet, by the way. My super chat was against TOS. Hail the 199. Got you, man. No problem. Lying Dog Face, Pony Soldier. Beck C says, my 50 was no feet. Bird Up says, Tarantino is coming to drop 500 for Bree feet. Doug B, for the love of you all, that's all hold holy. No Bree feet. Batgoat says, we're in the snake pit, but we ain't pineapple eating feet lovers. That's Reddit. God, you guys are the best. So really, thank you guys so much. And just one more time, we'll show the back end. We got nothing to hide here at CobraCast. I want you guys to know exactly how much you're supporting. What the standard is like, if we hit it, that's great. If we don't, but look at those numbers tonight. $1,700 in chat revenue and 160 new members. 160 new members. So again, what's today? Thursday. I'm gonna try to go ahead and purchase a bunch of tickets for Sound of Freedom. I need to do this tomorrow. And I'll show you guys what we were able to do and send a bunch of people over to see Sound of Freedom for free. So I really appreciate all the support, and we're going to do the best we can to continue to use that pay it forward method that they have implemented, because I personally, and again, I'm not telling, like, I don't force my beliefs or my views on anyone or anything. If you tell me point blank, like as a straight up, like, I don't want to see the movie, okay. But I'm going to tell you that I think everybody should go see the movie. And I just think everybody if you're not seeing the movie, because I can understand why you don't want to see it because it's too hard to watch or something, I'd still urge people to go over there and support them with their pay it forward program. I think it's a very, very one of the most important films that I've ever been, able to see. And I love what they're doing. So the more impact it has, the better it can expose this huge problem. So thank you guys. There it is right there. Eric K's dropping the link to the angel.com pay it forward. And so that is a great, great cause. So we will get that set up. Maybe I'll just do it live. Maybe we'll just do it live on CobraCast on Friday. Maybe I'll do it live. We will donate to them live on CobraCast on Friday. So maybe we'll just do that. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I am not playing any video games tonight. I got Geeks and Gamers Daily in the morning. I got Josiah Rises. I got Fear the Beardo on with me. We're going to talk about more Sound of Freedom, among other things. So you guys have a great night. Thank you very much. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a good night. There's our boy Donnie Danko, our memer, who put together the 199 G.I. Joe action figure art for me and other Geeks and Gamers members. Probably going to see a lot more from him. But yes, thank you. I love you all. Appreciate you all. Hope you guys had fun. I hope you laughed. I hope we enjoyed some of the stuff that we talked about. And I'll see you on Geeks and Gamers Daily tomorrow. Have a good night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.